remember one of the students was like, there was a turtle on the porch, and I felt like that turtle was a representation of oppression through the domestication of wild things. And when things are wild, they should not be in domesticated places. I want to know, is that what you meant by placing that turtle on that porch? And she said, it's just a turtle. But, you know, as I said, all these other students had their ideas, and half of them were right, you know. But that notion of having the author right there in the classroom with you. You know, imagine if Maya Angelou was in your class, or if Phyllis Wheatley was in your class, or Stephen King was in your class. All these books that you had to read, if you could just ask the author questions right there. And so it was an amazing experience, and I decided that every single writing class that I ever taught, I was going to give my students that experience. And so fast forward like a year, Patrick O'Donnell was teaching at Fauché Learning Center. Give it up for Patrick O'Donnell, who's also here tonight. And so one of the things that happened is a class of Patrick students had the opportunity. I published a book called Poetry and Photography from South Central. And so the NAI office ordered a bunch of copies of my book, so Patrick students got to read it. Maybe they had some discussions about it. And then I walked in this class. He invited me to come read to his students. And that experience was fantastic. Almost the same thing, you know, like these students, you know, I couldn't believe that they had, you know, studied a book and the author was right there in the class with them. And one of the really cool experiences that these students were like, you wrote this book? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, so you rich, right? And I was like, no. And then they're like, you went to Fauché? You know, like, it blew their mind that I had class in that room, you know, once upon a time, and now I was back as a published author, and they were studying my work. And the real benefit is that it recontextualizes writing assignments. When you realize that your writing assignments could actually turn into a book, and that changes the way you perceive this essay, this story, this poem that you have to write in the 11th grade. When you understand that these publications can eventually become, you know, something else. And so it was a fantastic, fantastic experience, and me and Patrick decided to multiply it. So that semester, myself and 4 other writers went into his classroom. Kamari Carter went into the classroom. Carlos Ornelas, Rika Lee, Carolina Rivera Escamilla. You know, we all went into his classroom once every month, and so for 5 months for that semester. Then at the end of that semester, I went in, I did like a little survey, and I asked them, what did you think about the program? And the students said, we loved it. Many of them said they were the only books that they read that semester. And I was like,